Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. I just shoot here and get out to the world what you need to know about IRS taxes. I've worked over 10,000 cases. I'm a national expert in resolution matters. I've been on TV a lot. I've had 10 interviews in the last 3 months. You can go to my website at 777irs.com. You can learn more about me, see me in a suit and tie, wow, wow, wow. And then more important, you can see my team of former IRS agents who are just spectacular, all handpicked by myself, really after 50 years. I do these videos for 3 reasons: so you don't get ripped off, so you know the truth, and you can make an honest decision about the situation. Many people look at these videos to self-represent or hire someone. So either or, I give you the information you need. I want you to know today about how people reach out to you. You have to know that once a federal tax lien is filed against you as a person, the world and the sky change for you. It's like getting a speeding ticket. When you get a speeding ticket, you got 100 attorneys jumping on you. Get in an accident, you got 100 attorneys reaching out. When you have an IRS debt, a tax lien, 4 million people come out because this industry is full of lead generation companies that want your business so bad, and they sell your information to third parties who are willing to buy it. Your lead or your information is probably worth $150 to a company. If no, they have a federal tax lien, they can get a hold of you and they can find information. So that federal tax lien actually drops your gauntlet to let everyone know in the world know, guess what? You have a federal tax lien. Now let me tell you, here's where the fun starts. You're going to start getting calls at all hours of the day. You're going to get text messages. You're going to get letters, and everyone's going to tell you the same thing. We can settle your tax debt. Bullshit. They're not going to be able to settle your tax debt. Why can't they settle your tax debt? One reason. They don't know what your case is. How can they send you a letter saying they can settle your tax debt when they don't know nothing about you, don't know how much you owe, don't have a financial statement, never interviewed you? Everyone wants you to call. That's the big bait. The bait is the letter. We can settle the debt. Once people hear that word, it is like a shark smelling blood in the water. Wow, I can get my debt settled. You may not even be able to settle your tax debt. 14,000 people in the United States had their tax debt settled with the Internal Revenue Service. There's very methodical and systematic rules you have to follow, and you have to know whether you're eligible. The only people who can tell you whether you're eligible, they're not high-pressured salesmen on the phone. That does not work. It's never going to work. Who want to get in your pocket and take a third of the commission? The only people who can tell you that are attorneys, CPAs, and enrolled agents. Why? They're the only person licensed to speak to IRS. But when these company calls, do you think the attorney is going to call you? Oh, no, they can't. They can't do that. They're not allowed to reach out to people. You got a salesman trying to reach in your pocket, find out what you're worth, and trying to get a big paycheck. Only 3 people, like I said, can represent you in front of IRS: attorneys, CPAs, and enrolled agents. Unless you're speaking to one of them, you are speaking to a salesman, and if you sign up with them, foolish you, foolish you, foolish you. Get your money back right away, because the person in the back office has really not a lot of sense, or no idea. I shouldn't say they have a lot of sense. They really don't know what the person at the front end said or the notes they've taken. The only way you can know whether you can get your debt settled is to give your information and your financial statement to a person who is qualified, like us or whoever you want to use. For instance, if you use us, I won't even take your case or take money until I see your financial statement that IRS wants to give you. IRS will require a 433A, a 433F, or a 433 AOIC. Unless I have those, one of those financial statements, how do I know you can settle? I can't. I don't know you will settle. Don't be foolish. You've got to think of who you want to hire. Don't believe the letter. Don't believe the propaganda. Don't make a knee-jerk reaction. Do your due diligence in hiring. I'll give you another tip. Before you hire, Zoom the person. When you Zoom the person, You'll find out whether you want to hire the person, what they know, and someone really good, really trained like us. We can tell you exactly how your case is going to come out because we work thousands of cases. Thank you very much for listening. I'm at the end of my 5 minutes. Please give me a subscription because YouTube says I need them. I got 7,000, so I'd like to get more. Thank you so much.